Hello and welcome to the video. This is CraftyRia. Today I'm going to try something new when I recycle a Christmas card. I saw this technique online using a dryer sheet and some glitter to make the cards really sparkle. So I went ahead and tried it, and I'll give you a few pointers on what not to do because that's kind of what I learned. I used this card here. I thought it was a really pretty snow scene, and you cover it with the dryer sheet and you add glitter, and this is what it comes out to. Now, I don't like it on this card because you can't really see the design very well, but you get an idea of how sparkly that is. So I went through my stash of cards and I decided to pick out something that has more of a bold design because you can't really see the background through this as good as I would like to see. So you would think you could use something like this with a snowy background, but if you test it out first and cover it with the dryer sheet, you'll see that you can't really see the background through there very good. Actually, it looks better on camera than it does in person. You see mostly the dryer sheet and you really can't make out the finer details of the card. So I went ahead and found something with a more bold design. This has a very bold, it's a metallic blue outline, and you can see it very good through the dryer sheet in person. And I thought this card is a little plain for my tastes anyway, and adding some glitter to it would only make it better. So I think we're going to use this card and go ahead and try that technique. Let me set these things out of the way. So what you'll need for this technique is a used dryer sheet. This is the Bounce brand. I don't think it matters what your brand is, except Bounce, I think, comes, it's less sheer. So maybe the cheaper ones might work better because they're more sheer. I've seen some people iron them so they're nice and flat and there's no wrinkles, but then others leave the wrinkles. I'm not going to bother with an iron, so I'm going to leave the wrinkles. And then you will need some kind of an adhesive. You can use white glue. I used that on this card. I used white glue and I smeared it out. And maybe that's why it doesn't show up so well, although the white glue is supposed to dry clear. I've seen people use a glue stick. I don't have a glue stick, but I do have this spray adhesive, and I've seen people use spray adhesive. So we're going to try it today with the spray adhesive. And I have some transparent glitter. This is Art Accents transparent. It's been in my stash for a really long time. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I think any kind of a transparent glitter will work. And you'll need something to catch your glitter in. You can use a large piece of paper. I just happen to have a glitter tray. And then you'll need your card. You can pick a card, like I said, with any bold background, maybe some trees or just any bold image that would look good with glitter and snow on it. And then you'll need a background or a card base. And I picked out these two. I have a blue one and a green one. The green really matches the sprig, and the blue does not really match this, but I think maybe it'll look better once we add the glitter. And I'll decide which card back we're going to use when I'm done with the card. We'll see which one looks the best. So we're going to need to cut this down. This card measures 5 by 7, so I'm going to need to make it just a little bit smaller. It is practically 5 by 7. I do want to trim a little bit off the edge and a little bit off the bottom. So I'll get my little trimmer out, and we'll start by cutting the front of the card off. And then I will take just a little sliver off the bottom, and I'll hold it up to the card base, and we'll see if it's a good size, if it has a good size mat around it, because I cut a little bit off that edge while I did that. And I think that is pretty good. It has a little bit of a blue mat around it. Let me look at the inside. There's a lot of writing on the inside, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to cut that sentiment out evenly without getting the writing, and I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let me try this. Oh, I can if I go really, really close. Right. So then I have that for the inside of the card. And then this is the front of the card. So in order to spray the spray adhesive indoors and not make a mess on everything, I grabbed a plastic bag, just a Walmart bag, and I'm going to put it inside the bag, and I'm going to spray it as evenly as I can. Now I have a bird, and I normally wouldn't spray this indoors, but the bird is at the kennel right now for a trip, so there is no bird in the house. So by the time he comes back, the smell would be out. So I'm going to kind of just cover it with the bag. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'll spray an even coating of this onto the card. I kind of want to make sure the whole thing is pretty wet. And if you use it, please do it in a well-ventilated area. Outside is preferable. I missed a corner, so let me stick it back in. There we go. This stuff really stinks. Okay, and then working rather quickly, we're going to take our dryer sheet and place it on top. And we want the spray adhesive to come through. Something just fell off my desk. We want it to be very sticky on the front, and if it's not sticky enough on the front, we need to add some more. And it's okay if those little wrinkles are there and the spray adhesive gets all over your hands. It's all right. I'm going to spray this corner again where I missed a spot. And just push that down. Okay, now I'm going to take this white glitter, or translucent white glitter. It's supposed to be clear or translucent. And I will be putting it all over this card. And it's going to look like you have clumps and too much. That's okay. Just keep working with it on there. And you'll want to make sure it goes all the way around on the card. You'll want it to really stick to all of that loose glue. And then you'll tap off your excess. And it looks like the spray adhesive reacted with the blue and it made a little bit of a pink line. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing to do. I'm going to have to get some glue sticks, and I'll try it on another video with glue sticks. But there you have that. It's very sparkly. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it is super duper sparkly. Let's see if I can clean off some of this glitter off of my desk. I will be wearing glitter probably for a week after this video. All right, I don't know if you can really see how sparkly that is. It is very, very pretty. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just go along the edge here and trim it off. You could also take it and pull it to the back and glue it to the back if you want, but I think I'm just going to trim this off. Oh, no, wait, it might, yeah, I will trim it just with my scissors. I'll use the card as a guide to make my line straight. So I'm just cutting the dryer sheet, I'm not cutting the card. Well, okay, that cut the card a little bit. We won't tell anybody. Okay. It's a little bit of extra dryer sheet down here. There. Now I'm going to hold it up against each one of these backs and see which one I like. That's it against the blue. And we could do it against the green. I think I like it against the green because the blues still do not match. I wish you could see how sparkly this was. It might actually be better if you ran your dryer sheet through the dryer twice. So, you know, put the used one in a second time before using it. And I wonder if that would make it a little thinner so you could see it a little bit better, see through it a little bit better. And then I'm just going to stick it on here. And I would definitely let it dry overnight. You have your bone folder. You can take it and burnish it down a little bit. Get that dryer sheet really stuck on there and get that glitter really stuck on there, because you don't want your recipient to have a whole lot of fallout on their card. Glitter fallout. That's no good. I'm just really pushing it down, getting the fibers of the dryer sheet really stuck into that spray adhesive. I'm going to go the opposite direction. And that really took out some of those wrinkles as well. Actually, you might want to try this before you stick the glitter on and then put the glitter on. There you go. I don't know if you can't. Wonder if I turn this light off, if you can see the glitter better. Let me turn this other light off. Let's see. There we go. You can really see that glitter now. And that's what I'm seeing in person too. It's beautiful. It is so, so glittery. The camera does not really do it justice. But it does look so pretty. And here's the other one I made. This is the before and the after of the other one. This before one, it already had a little bit of holographic background to it, and then with this. I might still go ahead and use this on a card. It has kind of a snowy background, but the image does not really pop. I think it's too muted. So you'll want something with a stark contrast. And this really does have a contrast. And that really, it came out so pretty. Again, it has just a little bit of a pink. I don't know if you can see that there. It's hard to tell. It's not bad, and I don't think it ruins the card at all. And I would let that dry overnight before doing anything else with it. But I don't think it really needs anything else. And then I think the key is to burnish the dryer sheet down really well. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use the edge of a ruler or a pen or something like that to roll on there, just to push that down. Get all that glitter. I think it's really pretty. I have glitter all over me. Then I would take a piece of blue paper and mat this and put it on the inside, or green paper, or let's see what I have on my desk. I have red paper. I don't have green or blue paper on my desk, but I could mount that on the red. Let me go ahead and turn this light back on. There we go. Get some light in here. Let's see if I have any blue. I do. I have this blue. I have so much glitter on my hands. All right, let's go ahead and mat this on this blue. Glitter is very messy. So I would say while you have your glitter out, do all of your glitter projects at once. And just have the mess. And a good way to clean this up is with a damp cloth. And a damp cloth that you're not going to put in the wash, like a damp paper towel that you can just throw away. Otherwise you'll get glitter in your whole wash, and it doesn't usually come out in the wash. Just a tip that I found out the hard way. It doesn't look straight. Let me try this again. It's not straight. That's better. I have so much glitter and glue stuck on my hands, it's really hard to work. Let's give this a try again. So you can use a white glue that dries clear like a school glue, or I used the art glitter glue. You can use a glue stick, or you can use spray adhesive. I'm going to grab some glue sticks at the store and we'll give those a try as well. So here we go. Like I said, you can't see it so good with these lights on. With the light off, it's much more glittery. Well, there you go. Enjoy. I'd love to hear about what you create and what you think of this technique. Save your dryer sheets and get out that glitter. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel by hitting that button down below. While you're there with your mouse, go ahead and click the thumbs up button as well, and then just move over to the left a little bit and leave me a nice little comment and let me know what you think and what type of projects that you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and now you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.